everybody, welcome back. I'm wearing a new shirt, just wanted to change for you guys. Today we're going to do a little bit of glutes and low back to start. So we're just going to get into what I like to call the Hannah stretch, because this is one of your go-tos and it feels so good. Okay, so on your back, we're going to cross one leg over the top of the other knee, and you're just going to bring this bottom heel close to your butt, and then just let everything just kind of fall off the side. Oh yeah. And then we're going to hang out there. Okay, so we're looking to hang out here for about 2 minutes. Try and keep both shoulder blades on the ground. Okay, if you're so tight that you're kind of just going in like the side position, you're not going to get it. You need to be flat on your back. Okay, and if you want to, you can bring this leg a little higher up to the side of the body, and that'll give you a little bit of a deeper stretch. Okay, so that's going to be a lot more for your low back. All right, for your glutes, we're going to go into kind of like a pigeon stretch, sort of. So what we're going to do is, your traditional pigeon stretch is your knees below your torso, and you just kind of like sit down onto it. And like, this is a good stretch. It feels nice, but it doesn't quite get as much as it could. So what we're going to do is, I want you to kind of like make a triangle with your knee, hips, and then you're going to use that back knee to block your foot so your tightness can't snap the foot back. And then from there, what I want you to do is you're trying to push this butt cheek over. Aye. Okay? So that's going to kind of isolate that stretch a little bit. If you can't get that, you can sneak over a little bit farther. And then just kind of play around with your pelvic position as you're in this place, because if you try and extend your low back a little bit, you can get a little bit more of a stretch into the kind of like the lower glutes, I guess you could say. And then if you kind of like try and shift and sit over a little bit harder, you can kind of get into kind of more of like your glute med, and even somehow into your TFL, because this isn't really how your TFL works. But yeah, just kind of move around there and just find the stretch that feels best for you. You can even sit back a little bit. Really, the world is your oyster in that position, okay? So you're looking to kind of hold those ones for about maybe 90 seconds. All right, so from there, we're going to go into our strength work today. We've got one movement that's kind of newish, and another one that's kind of a gold standard, okay? So we've got single leg squat to start. We're going to do 10 per leg, okay? So if you're good for pistols, then by all means, you don't need to use a box. I suck at pistols, so I'm going to use the box, okay? And then we're going to unload on the bottom, leg out, sit yourself down, stand yourself up, switch legs. Okay? If this is really easy, then you can hold on to a dumbbell. If that's really easy, then go back to a smaller box and then just work on coming down, touching, and coming back up and not unloading. The unloading is going to be a little easier, I think. Okay? And that is going to be 10 per side, alternating. Second movement. This is going to be a different one. A new one. So some call it a Copenhagen Squat, some call it a top leg loaded side plank, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it. But what we're doing is, it's a side plank. Your top leg is the leg that is holding your weight or your load, so it's going to be a lot of adductor work, okay? And then your bottom leg is just lifting it off the ground. Okay? So we're right there. All right? So your goal is to hold that for 15 to 20 seconds. It's way harder than it looks. Okay, some of you may complain of knee pain. If you do, then just scoot yourself closer to the box so you're supported a little bit less, or closer to your torso, and less towards your ankle. Okay, so your bottom knee is just tucked up to your chest. Okay, and you're holding that for 15 to 20 seconds per side. Okay. We're going to go through both of those movements for 4 sets. If that feels like it's quite easy for the 15 to 20 seconds, then by all means, add more time. It's up to you. Do you today, okay? So from there, we go into a 16-minute AMRAP. Let's just say today is going to make your obliques quite sore, all right? So first movement is going to be a windmill, okay? And it's only going to be the right arm. So take your dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever, small person, put them up overhead, You're gonna turn your opposite foot out to the side, and then you're just gonna give it some sass, push your butt cheek back over, boop, find that stretch, and then squeeze back up, okay? You're going for 8 of those. Once you are done 8, then you are going to go into a side plank. So right arm up, and then right arm down for the side plank. Okay? 30 seconds. Then you will stand back up. You'll do your left arm for the windmills for 8, and then you will do your side plank with the left arm down for 30 seconds, and then you will do 20 hand release push-ups. Okay? So it's 16 minutes. You're probably gonna find that like your heart rate feels like it's really, really low, but you're breathing a lot. And you're breathing really heavily, all right? So just try and maintain the pace. Once it gets to like the last 2 to 3 minutes, you can kind of give it a good push. And that's gonna be it for today, all right? Get out there, guys, have good fun, have a good workout, and we'll see you tomorrow.